Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies. Newsflash, gas prices are high and getting higher. Here in Northern California, I'm paying about $6 a gallon to fill up my Lexus with premium fuel. How much are you guys paying where you're watching this video from? Where do you think the gas prices should be? And what do you think will make it better or lower the gas prices if we can't figure out a way to increase the fuel economy of our vehicle? Hopefully, you're going to figure out in this video how to increase the fuel economy of your vehicle. I'm going to give you my recommendations on optimizing the fuel economy of your vehicle. This is a Eco Obd2 fuel booster. I'm going to cover that in just a moment. While you're watching this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Look at the video library when we're all said and done. Tell everybody about Scotty's Hobbies and donate using the links below if you have some extra time and a couple extra bucks. To get the best fuel economy out of your vehicle, you might find a gizmo like this out there to give a try, but I would recommend you follow your vehicle maintenance schedule to a T to optimize the fuel economy out of your vehicle. Oxygen sensors, spark plugs, air filters, PCV valves. Make sure your mass airflow sensor, if you have one, is clean. Keep up on the regular maintenance and that'll give you the best efficiency of your vehicle. Oxygen sensor, spark plugs, your air filter, which is really big. Make sure your tire pressure is good and make sure your mass airflow sensor, if you have one, is nice and clean. Tire pressure is a big thing that is overlooked when it comes to fuel economy. People don't check them too much. Your vehicle manufacturer recommends a certain pressure to have in the tires at all times. You could find that recommended pressure either in your manual or usually on a sticker either on your door or your door jamb. One of those will give you the PSI that your tires should be set to. But always make sure that you're never going over the max pressure allowed on the tire. So take those two things into consideration. That is one thing that is overlooked a lot when it comes to fuel economy. You drive around, you're getting a lot of extra friction on the road. That's going to cause poor fuel economy, just tires being underinflated. So go out there right now if you're getting poor gas mileage and check that. Also, on top of the tire pressure, make sure you rotate your tires pretty often. I do it about every other oil change is rotate my tires just so it keeps my tires lasting the longest. And also gives me a chance to double check my tire pressure at that time. To keep up on tire pressure, I would recommend you keep a little tire pressure gauge in your vehicle in the glove box or center console or whatnot. You'll find a link in the description below for one of those. You'll also find a link for a tire inflator that will plug into your vehicle as well, just so you can keep up the proper tire inflation of your vehicle. If you do check your tire and you end up having about 15 or 10 PSI in a tire, more than likely, well, one, you haven't checked the tire pressure in ever, or you might have a leak in that tire. Especially if, say in a week or a couple days, you're back down to 10 PSI in that tire, there's probably a leak. So make sure you take care of that as well. Your air filters should be replaced about every 30,000 miles. And I usually recommend buying a few of them if you're going to buy them online to save a couple bucks. Throw one in the back of the car or a couple in the garage when you replace your first one, so you have them on hand so they're easy to replace. You don't have to run out and get them. It's another chore. It's just there. You already got them. Same thing with the cabin air filter, but that doesn't keep up with fuel economy. Spark plugs should be replaced about every 60 to 90,000 miles. And if I'm missing something in the maintenance schedule, make sure you comment below and let me and everybody else know how to optimize the performance or the fuel economy on their vehicle. Oxygen sensors should be replaced about every 100,000 miles. The pre-catalytic converter oxygen sensors are the most important ones to keep up on the maintenance. Your post-cat are only there to measure the efficiency of the catalytic converter. Your pre-cat oxygen sensors measure the fuel in the exhaust stream and give that data to the computer so it could come up with the best fuel economy of your vehicle. So pre-cat oxygen sensors should be replaced about every 100,000 miles. Your PCV valve should be replaced about every 30 to 45,000 miles as well. When you order one PCV valve, I recommend ordering a couple of them. Just have them laying around in the garage or in the car, wherever you're going to keep them. So when it does come time to change them, you don't got to run around store to store if they don't have them in stock. You already have them sitting right next to those air filters. Your mass airflow sensor. If that thing gets dirty, it can't measure the air entering the engine, so it doesn't know how much fuel, or messes up the calculation for adding the fuel to the engine compared to what's going out of the exhaust. The mass airflow sensor, I usually recommend cleaning about every 15 to 30,000 miles, depending on how easy yours is to get to, but make sure that mass airflow sensor is nice and clean. Just last week I had somebody come to me saying that they were getting horrible gas mileage out of their car, so I went out and looked at, it was a truck. I went out and looked at their truck after work, we popped the hood, everything looked good. Clean air filters, spark plugs were recently changed, all that stuff. But I did notice out of the corner of my eye, their mass airflow sensor was super dirty. He went home that night, cleaned it took him a couple minutes, put it back on, went and hit the freeway again. He said the truck drove like a dream after that. His fuel economy went back up to about 17 miles per gallon, which is not great, but hey, that's what that vehicle was recommended, or that's what the typical miles per gallon that vehicle should get with its lifespan that it's at now. When you're considering your gas mileage, you should take a look and see what your actual recommended miles per gallon was when you bought the vehicle, and just consider what you're getting right now. Compare the two. If you're around what the vehicle came with, you're not going to get much better out of that vehicle, and you might not want to try something like this that might damage the computer. So we've gone over most of the vehicle maintenance. If you have a question about that, make sure you comment below or shoot me a text. I'll do my best to find you a maintenance schedule, or let me know your mileage and what you should be needing to replace or what you need to catch up on. I'll recommend that to you if you need. You can text me at 925-418-5096 or shoot me a comment below, and make sure you @ me so I actually get the comment. I noticed I missed a ton of comments out there. Now let's get to this Obd2 fuel economy booster. This thing right here, you unplug it, plugs right into your Obd2 connector. This is the one under your dash. You plug it in, and it's supposed to recalibrate your computer to get you some boosted fuel economy or boost your MPGs. I tried this thing on a trip to Disneyland. Actually, I tried it on the way home from Disneyland, and it blew fuses in my truck. It made my check engine light flash, which meant I was doing damage to the catalytic converter while I was driving the vehicle, and it just made it so I couldn't drive the vehicle at all. I made a video on actually testing this thing. I had really high hopes for this thing. I like pipe dreams. I like testing out pipe dreams because, hey, if it works, it's like the lottery. You're probably never going to win, but if you do, it's life-changing. So I wanted to try this thing and see what I actually came up with, and it destroyed, or could have destroyed, my vehicle. In that other video I have of actually testing this thing, you'll notice in the comments, some people say, hey, this thing just lights up and it makes a Christmas tree effect on your car or under your dash and it looks cool. That's all it does. It doesn't do anything to the computer. But then you'll notice some other comments that are in there where they did try this thing and it ruined their vehicle as well. There was a couple people that had to spend like $1,000 to take it to a shop to figure out the actual problem because it blew fuses that they just couldn't find, or I'm not sure what it was, but they actually had to take it in and spend a ton of money to get the thing fixed because they tried this fuel saver. This fuel saver has such a horrible reputation from so many people trying it that you can't even find these on eBay anymore. How bad does this thing have to be that you can't find it on eBay? On Amazon, I was able to find a couple of them last week that were still listed on there, and you can still find them online from independent sellers. But the Obd2 fuel booster, it's sold under a few different names, a few different colors, yellow, red, obviously green, but they're all the same. They're all manufactured pretty much at the same place in China, and they don't work. So if you tried one of these, or if you know something that's like this that works, let us know in the comment section below and help everybody. If there's something that really works out there, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would like to know, and I'm down to give it a try, because if something breaks on my vehicle, I have the knowledge and the know-how to actually go through and fix it. So if you've heard of something, comment below, let me know. I think I covered everything I want to cover in this video. To get the best fuel economy out of your vehicle, make sure you follow the maintenance schedule. If you need some help catching up with that, or you don't have one, comment below. I'll try to find one for you. Make sure you to like, subscribe, and share. Check out the video library for component locations on your vehicle, or if you need help finding something on your vehicle, again, you could text me, shoot me some pics, 925-418-5096. I'll do my best to give you the help that I can. If I don't know how to help you, I'll let you know, and let you know that I'll probably be wasting your time, and I'll give you my best opinion. Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies. I hope this video helped you out. Good luck out there getting the best miles per gallon out of your vehicle. I will see you guys on the next, hopefully helpful video.